Are you ready for the GG? Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to week 8, game 3 of the GG League, where once again our players will be heading down to Greece to try and run the 70% from uncertain starting positions, as this is going to be AutoCaps 70. Let's take a look at our competitors this evening. The Purple Knight, Sir Tyler, playing in purple. The Dice Hazard, Quarantined, will be playing in black. The Angry Brit, Raging Dino, sporting their usual orange colours. The Bart of War, playing in yellow, we have Bart. The Grim Reaper, Grim Shanky, playing in pink tonight. Hopefully the curse of the black player won't strike them down with the additional overpowered look of the pink colour in the GG League. Let's see how Grim Shanky does this evening. And finally, rounding out the roster, playing in blue, we have Zero Cool, Zeriki. Without further ado, let's head on into this game of AutoCap 70 on Greece. What is AutoCaps? We play the game mode in the Capital Conquest game mode, but instead of the players selecting their capital positions, they allow the 60-second turn timer to run down and the computer picks a capital position at random for them. That's why we call it AutoCaps. The caps are automatically placed by the RNG computer. 70% is also the win condition, trying to claim 70% of the territories on the map, which on the Greece map is 45 territories required for that win condition. So these players are going to be starting with uncertain positions, as the computer is going to select their capital positions for them. First up, to spin that RNG wheel, to pray to the RNG gods for a favorable spawn position, is yellow, the Bart of War. Let's see whether the RNG gods are going to be cruel or benevolent. Very solid position for the yellow player. That almost guarantees them a turn 1 bonus, which is going to be a really strong start for them and a decent position to start right from the get-go for yellow. Unless, of course, the pink cap gets whacked inside that bonus as well. We have seen it in previous games this week. Here comes purple, stepping up to the altar of the RNG gods. Have they made the necessary sacrifices? Have they suffered enough? Or will the RNG gods deem them unworthy and throw them the worst cap position possible? We're about to find out. As Sir Tyler, our purple player, is about to be given their capital. Right smack in the middle. Again, it could be worse. Not too bad, but they're going to struggle to get a turn 1 bonus from that position. We'll see how they manage to play it. Here we go. Grim Shanky playing as pink tonight. We're hoping the really great look of the pink colour so far in the GG League is going to rub off them a little bit in this game. Grim Shanky playing as pink. Let's see what the RNG gods have in store for our pink player here. The 3 in the top left would be a nice solid position. 3 down at the bottom, potentially going to be a really good position for them as well. We have seen a player win from that position this week already. Are we about to see it get thrown on that bottom position? Oh, it goes up at the top right in a corner. Not great. Oh, it doesn't seem like the luck is going to turn for Grim Shanky. That's going to be an expensive bonus to try and take, but if they can pull it off, if the players spend out for them before their turn, potentially a really solid solid start for our pink player, but it is going to be dependent on whether these players spend out for them. Okay, Raging Dino steps up to the RNG altar. Have they made the necessary sacrifices? Have they shed enough blood, sweat, and tears to the dice gods? Or are they about to be smited? And it seems my mic had cut out at some point. Sorry for the interruption in coverage. But we just saw a turn one cap roll against the pink player. I cannot believe that just happened. There was no need for yellow to risk that. But yeah, really strong start for yellow as we see the turn one cap roll. We haven't seen it before this week. That was just way too risky, but they did get a god roll on that pink cap. I personally wouldn't have taken that risk. But Bart, our yellow player, decided to go for it, and a very unfortunate turn of events for our pink player, who has decided not to continue the game, unfortunately. And yeah, I understand their sentiments. So 2 capitals for our yellow player already, as our players try and jockey for position now. Yellow in a solid position to grab that left-hand side bonus on their turn. Orange is going to have to try and get a bonus separate from their capital. And they're going for that island chain on the right. They do need an extra territory. Do they risk the 4 on 2? They don't. They hold off for a turn, but their cap is still now quite weak. Only a 4. Blue adds to the bottom right. They do have that +2 bonus in the bottom right, should they want to take it, and that is exactly what they go for. Turn 1 bonus for blue. Black on the island chain at the bottom. They can take the bottom +3 island, but they choose to spread out their stacks. Very, very sensible play. They get the top left +3 bonus on turn 1, and they save the bottom island for turn 2. Solid play, solid opener. Okay, here we go. Our yellow player, Bart, having basically gone all in on a turn 1 cap hit, got extremely lucky with it. Getting those +2 extra troops now from the extra cap, they're going to be able to take that center left bonus there that their capital is in. Oh, they opt to go for a separated bonus as well. They are really feeding the greed here, denying that bonus to any other players. And they still have that bonus that their cap is in the back pocket to take next turn. Okay, purple going for a +5. Their cap is in the near vicinity, but they can be broken by yellow without much retaliation potential. Okay, pink bot adding next to the yellow's cap, but it does attack away. That's fortunate for yellow. Pink bot takes a bonus. Okay, turn 2 for orange. Orange is going to grab that island chain on the right. They need to be thinking about a second bonus as well as getting some troops on their cap. This is a fixed game on the grease map, and in a 70%, typically you want 2 bonuses rather than just 1. We didn't see orange add to their externals, but they do have the 4 on the very far left-hand side. Potentially they might lose that though to the pink bot, having not added to it. Okay, round 2 for our blue player. Oh, blue goes full on into the pink bot. They're still only on that +2 bonus in the bottom right. That was very expensive for blue. Basically to their own detriment. Maybe they just wanted to get it out of the way so that it doesn't become their problem in future turns. We'll have to ask Zeraki in the after-game chat why exactly they decided to hit the bot there. Black holds the +3 in the top left. Now they continue to add down at the bottom. But they don't go for that bottom island +3 this turn. They still hold off, keeping the bot's 3 stack down there. Interesting play. Yeah, very strong position for our yellow player, Bart here. Holding that second bonus, holding the +3. Strong cap, Yeah, they're in a really, really solid position right now. Purple manages to hold the +5 though, which brings them back into the game, total troop count wise. Pink bot continues to harass this left-hand side. Oh, loses everything. That's great for the board, great for all these players. The pink bounty is very much up for grabs now. All these players will be looking to try and grab those 2 juicy bounty points. Orange continues to play it safe and steady, not investing in a second bonus. I think that's a bit of a mistake. Orange probably should have taken that central lower island chain bonus next to their other one. Blue continues to hit the bot. Only a soft guard on that bonus though with 2s. They could be broken by the bot on the bot's turn. We'll see. Does the bot survive to its next turn? Black goes for the big bonus at the bottom left. Is that going to hold against the bot though? Very risky play. Okay, the bot is now down to 9 troops total. Bart is positioned to be able to grab this bounty. Do we see them go for it right now? This could be 2 points on the board right away for our yellow player. Looks like we are going to see the bounty grab. Yeah, there goes Grim Shanky. Not even playing as pink could save them from the bad luck. Very brutal game for Grim. Very unfortunate. As Bart, our yellow player, grabs the first bounty, gets 2 points on the board. And some extra troops from the forced trade in turn. Yellow's game going from strength to strength at the minute. Are these other players potentially feeling threatened by just how strong Yellow's position is, though? Perhaps these are the players that are going to use the alliance chats to try and work against them. Purple continues to hold the +5. Okay, so far, pretty much everybody is opting for the good neighbor strategy, just trying to stack up for a potential 70 run. We aren't seeing any attempts at bounties other than Bart's initial turn 1 cap roll, which again was very, very risky. They got very lucky with that roll on turn 1. Orange still doesn't go for the second bonus. Okay, blue with a total of a +5, holding that Attica +3 and the bottom right +2. .11 minutes of the clock has run down. 28 minutes remaining for these players to try and maximize their points in this game. Bart, our yellow player, already has 2 points on the board from grabbing the bounty. And killing off Grim Shanky after taking the ultimate risk of the turn 1 cap roll, and the RNG gods shined down their light on them, getting insanely great dice on that cap roll. 69 total troops. Are we about to see a 70% run here? This would be on the early side, even for how strong of a position they have. So yeah, we probably don't see it this turn, but it is coming, especially with a 10 trade perhaps next turn. Do we see any breaks come in on yellow as these other players fear the 70 run? Yeah, and they do have the 10 trade. We've just seen it there. We are viewing the game from the perspective of our yellow player Bart, sitting on 4 cards with the 10 trade in the back pocket coming next turn. Do these players see the threat? Yeah, we get some double breaking going on by purple. That is a well played by purple. They see the threat of the 70 run looming, and they try to interrupt it. Very well played. Of course, that does mean that they too will get broken. So maybe we see everybody get broken this round. Well, finally, orange goes for the second bonus. They probably should have done that about 2 turns ago. And they should definitely remove yellow from down there right now. There's no point leaving yellow down there. That just gives them another springboard and makes yellow's 70% run even easier. They decide to leave it in there, though. Does blue or black remove them? I would. If I'm blue or black here, you remove the yellow 3 100% of the time. And yes, we do see it. Blue is going to immediately remove the yellow 3 from down at the bottom right. This really hampers yellow's chances at a 70 run and keeps the game going. Troop count's relatively even. Purple is going to face the brunt of the retaliation from black and or yellow, though. So purple is going to come out of this slightly worse off than everyone else. And that is just the price that they are probably going to take, probably going to pay from just preventing the easy win of yellow. Do we see the retaliatory break, or does yellow just take it on the chin? Hi, Fasepe, welcome in. Who died? Grim. Yeah. Grim's curse continues. We saw a turn 1 cap roll by Bart into Grim, and Bart got insanely lucky dice. And unfortunately, yeah, that was Grim's game done right from turn 1. It was very unfortunate. $80 total troops for yellow now, but their chances at the 70 run have been drastically reduced by the external position down at the bottom right being removed by these other players and the delaying break from purple. Orange holds both bonuses. Nobody's interrupted orange. This could be a 70 run right here. It isn't. They're still just preparing. They're still just staging a potential run in some subsequent turns. Blue has a shot here. 10 trade comes in. Do they think they have the count? That is going to be the all important question. They've used about 15 seconds of their turn timer so far. Time is ticking down. They need to be moving right now if they're going to go for it. They make that a 4-on-1. That's usually a sign that they're going to go for it, but they're running out of time. Yeah, they used too much of their time. Opening black's cap to go to the left, potential mistake. 10 trade comes in for black. Well, yeah, that's the theory, Fasepe. Twitch chat Fasepe says, I like these settings because the caps save you and makes things new and interesting. Well, yeah, that's the idea. But again, sometimes the RNG will just every like 1 in 20 games maybe someone will just get screwed over with a possible turn 1 cap roll. And even then, it's just usually a bad idea to go for it. But Bart, our yellow player, got insanely lucky. And speaking of insane luck, wildcard comes in. So another 10 trade coming in for yellow next turn. Yellow stack's looking pretty nice and juicy, ready for the 70 run. Is someone going to beat them to it? Purple just takes a card, still holding the +5 bonus. They didn't get broken in retaliation. Very patient play by a yellow player. 93 total troops for orange. Nobody has been trying to block orange. All eyes have been on yellow. Has this been a mistake? Does orange think they have the run? They still have the time to go for it right now. They choose not to. 11 troops come in for blue. Does blue have a trade on 3? Blue seem to be thinking about running it last turn. They are very well positioned to do so. They've got a lot of ones on the right hand side that they already pretty much have without putting troops down. They could just whack everything on their cap here and probably have a really strong 70% run attempt right now. We don't see it. Players are still a bit hesitant. 13 troops come in for black. 93 total troops. Does black think they have it? This is a run attempt. Black's going for it. Black is pulling the trigger as our black player, Quarantined, makes the first 70% run. We've seen people fail it. Are they going to get it? I think these players have been way too passive, way too hesitant. And yeah, all these players have just been allowed to build up these big stacks. So I think this is just going to be the run. 45 territories required. 41, 42, 43. Oh, he's come up against the brick wall. 44. Oh no, he's off cap. Nowhere to go. And it's a failed run. So close. I think Bart has just had the luckiest risk game of his life. Gets extremely lucky with the cap spawn positions. Gets extremely lucky with a turn 1 cap roll. Gets extremely lucky with cards. Gets extremely lucky with the person before them in turn order, failing the 70% run. But it hasn't all just been luck. Bart has purposely placed himself in these positions, maximizing his chances for this situation to come to pass. But he has to hit through a 17 stack. He didn't. Oh, 30. He might not have this. He still has a 26 cap to come off. But that has to hit through quite a bit as well. 36. Is he going to get this? Is there enough territories? 37. He's splitting. Oh! 42, 43, 44, 45. There we go. Right up to the wire. The time of his turn timer. Heartbeat pounding. I'm sure nerves shaking his hands. But Bart, our yellow player, manages to get the 70% win, taking 45 territories. And what an amazing, explosive finish once again in Week 8, Game 3 of the GG League, as Bart takes first place, relegating all the remaining surviving players into joint 5th. Bart taking away a total of 7 points for the game. Everybody else scores 1 apart from commiserations to Grim Shanky. Once again, the RNG gods have smited them down in yet another GG League game. Very unfortunate. Let us know what you guys thought of this game. Make sure that you come and join us on the StratiGG Discord community. Come over to Twitch and give us a follow. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Week 8, Game 4 of the GG League will be at 20 UTC tomorrow evening. Make sure you tune in and look out for the next game of the GG League. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.